Welcome back to Tissue World Television. I'm Michael Jackson. We're with Dr. Vladimir Grigoriev right now, who's a Russian who lived in America, moved to Germany, and he's now the senior manager of Chimera Chemicals in Germany. I think I've got that
Correct.
all right. The reason he's here, of course, strength and softness in chemicals was what we were discussing indeed at the last conference session here on day 2 at Tissue World. And the doctor was presenting a paper really around wet strength resins. Now, strength and softness, we know about dry strength, wet strength, there's a lot going on. As a wet strength resin or WSR specialist, it costs a lot. And wet strength resins have effluent issues. Is that why you were here talking about that at conference?
Absolutely. The wet strength resins are very critical chemical products for many grades, tissue and towel grades. And the dosages are very high. They're the highest contributor to the cost, chemical cost for tissue makers. So the customers, our customers, the tissue makers, are sensitive to the economics of the process. And the wet strength resins are also associated with some of the byproducts that can have some environmental issues.
Yeah, like effluent is a problem.
Exactly, including some of this AOX, we call adsorbable organic chlorides, that are regulated, especially in the EU. And there's a new EU directive that will come into effect next year that will further decrease the amount of effluent
that people are allowed to put out.
Exactly.
Okay.
And there are technologies in the market that have low AOX, but those technologies are costly. So what we are trying to do, we are listening to the customers, we understand what they want. We're trying to give the customers some wet strength resin technologies that would allow them to stay compliant, but without the cost going too high for their operations.
That's quite a big ask, though, in terms of what you're being able to do.
Yes,
This
absolutely.
is what Chimera Chemicals are working on right now?
Well, we started working on this earlier because we anticipated these changes.
Lovely.
And we've developed high efficiency wet strength resins, as well as low AOX, but the high efficiency allows us to use less wet strengths. So not only we could control the AOX levels by using less, the cost will be under control.
So it sounds like a win-win-win, really, at the end of the day.
To some extent, in the end of the day, we will probably sell maybe less versus what we could have sold, but we will keep our customers afloat at least and prosperous.
Wow.
Their profitability means our profitability as well.
And that was the core of your key message when you presented the paper here.
Absolutely, that's an important part.
How did the audience react or respond to your message?
I think they were interested. There were a number of questions. Some of the were very insightful questions. I've presented on a number of solutions, not only on the resins themselves, but some complementary technologies that allow to improve the efficiency of our resins. And with that, of course, we can reduce the dosages. So customers are trying to understand how they can use those solutions for their own purposes, whether it's quality, whether it's regulatory issues, or economics.
Right, and all three is a win-win-win. I mean, it is strange, though, to hear a company say, we're going to sell less, but it means that you'll do better. That's a more modern way of looking at things from a business point of view.
More sustainable as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you'd never have found a chemical company saying that 100 years ago.
Exactly.
So this is the new way and the way of the future, then.
Yes. This is the only way how we're going to be surviving.
Brilliant. Great message for the people here at Tissue World. Fits the theme, the style of the conference overall as well. Have you enjoyed your participation at Tissue World and the rest of it, the exhibition, the whole conference?
Yeah, this is my probably fourth exhibitions. I started going since the Nice times and Barcelona and now Milan. I've presented several times already, and every time it's a joy. Every time you meet your old customers and new customers, you meet your colleagues, you meet even your competitors.
Yeah, of course.
And build some relationships, and along the way, make some business with that.
I love it. Thank you very much indeed for being with us on our TV channel here. Much success with your products and what you're doing at Chimera. I think it sounds fantastic.
Thank you.
Really delighted to hear the message.
Great.
Thank you, Doctor. Real pleasure.
Sure.
Thank you.